Y'all ready? What's up, people? This is episode 6 of I Stand Corrected, the podcast. I'm the host, Niko, and I'm here with
June,
JB,
DJ.
We back, man. It's been a little minute. Took a little break. We here, 2024. You know what I'm saying? Gonna kick it off. A lot of things happened. A lot of things that we missed. Couple trades, a lot of trade rumors going on. All-star selections coming up. So we're just gonna get into it like that. But first, we're gonna kick it off with a new segment. It's called Pick Your Poison. We really just gonna pit two players up against each other and kind of explain who we think is better or who we rocking with and why. The first one's a good one. They just played each other last night. Pick your poison, SGA or Ant-Man. So first, I'm just ask you who you pick, and then we'll explain why. All right, JB, SGA or Ant?
SGA.
Okay, DJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with SGA.
June,
and
Niko, SGA. It's not even close. 3-1 SGA. That's a gentleman sweep. I'll take that. Let's hear since you was the one to pick Ant. I'll let you go first. Why?
well, as of right now, we're talking about right now. I believe Ant is the most versatile player of the two, and this is the reason why I'm saying this. If you look at SGA, he could do pretty much anything, but one of his most important weaknesses is the three. I believe he's shooting like at 33%. I believe only one season he's shot 41%, if that.
Yeah, he ain't never shot the three. Well, I think this is best season.
Exactly. So right now he's having his breakout season, right? He's having his breakout season, but once niggas really start dissecting you with that film, they gonna start seeing certain tendencies that you do, and when you get to that point to where you all mid range, you ain't hitting that three, you're gonna be like DeRozan.
All right.
That's
Okay, I get you. I get what you're saying. Okay.
And also, too, on the flip side, too, because I got something to say about Anthony Edwards, too, as well, which I noticed on a lot of games. Anthony Edwards, he's a great player. I believe for him to get to that next level, he needs to really mentally be aggressive when he's being approached by the double-team defense. Because when you see him, when the other player comes over to guard him to help, he kind of gets in a mode of like, oh, it's like that split second that he pauses, allows him to get trapped, and so he has to like force to kick it out. He may do it like a dumb turnover. But the elite players like Kobe and LeBron, not Kobe and LeBron, but Kobe and MJ, who he's compared to, you see when the double team happens, they get in some other type of aggressive mode, and it just
because I don't really like his decision making in clutch time, especially when he faces the double. But JB, go ahead. You had something to say anyway.
Oh no, he just said SGA couldn't shoot the three, but we just seen him like that was how they won the game. He hit a big three at the end.
Big three. I think that was the overall consensus. That he couldn't shoot the three. I saw him. Y'all remember in the summer in the little what was that World Cup or whatever?
the
FIBA Cup. I saw him working on that. He was doing a little pound dribble step back. He was working. He was pulling that. He was pulling that out in his repertoire in the summer. So I knew he was going to bring it into the season. I haven't looked at the percentage or whatever, but
it's like 33.
33. Now. I think it's.
I mean, the sun shines on the dog's
33,
ass.
33, and he only shoot like 4 a game.
Yeah, it's not there yet, but it's on the way.
Shit, but I say 30 and he only shoot 4 threes and then 3 point.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's scoring the paint a lot. That's why.
Go ahead. Why you JB? Why you like SG over Ant?
Man, his bag just way bigger than Ant's. It's nowhere near comparison. He score on all 3 levels. He gets to the free throw line like a motherfucker. And it's not foul baiting if you getting fouled.
Oh, okay.
He plays defense. He's underrated defensively.
I agree with that. I agree with that one. I think he's easily leading the league in steals right now.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily,
It's
like
like
a violation. It's not even.
I seen him
not even
guarding
close.
Cat last night. Cat wasn't hitting on shit.
But that's Cat though.
Shit, he's
He
7
like
foot.
7 foot,
He's
though.
6'6".
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cat's been a man this year, so I can't even. I can't
Cat
slander
been
this
good,
nigga
too.
at all.
All right, I respect that. Go ahead, DJ.
SGA, I mean, it's not really a competition between them two. I mean, the way SGA plays, it just seems like don't nothing phase him. And like you said, the double team, he don't know what to do. He just be out of it. With SGA, it don't matter if you double him, if it's a one-on-one situation, if it's a late game situation, he just seem like he play his game every single time.
Yeah, I also went with SGA, but I think last week when the OKC played the Lakers and the Clippers back to back, and I think that Lakers game was probably SGA's worst game of the season, and it still wasn't even a bad game like that. It was just for his standards, what he's been doing, it was a bad game. And the Lakers were showing bodies, you know what I'm saying? They was showing at least 2 or 3 every time he had, a driving lane or something. It was a little difficult for him. That's what it's going to look like for him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Everybody going to
For
stack
sure.
up. So that evolution of the 3-ball for him will take things to a new level. But
Mm-hmm.
overall, man, I'm kind of on the same page as you two. It's just I like Ant. I just don't see what area he is better than SGA in currently at this moment. Like if it's a
Being
crunch,
athletic, that's pretty much.
And the three,
the 3, I'll give him the
he
3.
shoots.
I'll give him the
He
3.
shoots the 3-ball better than SGA.
I'll give him the 3.
Is
What?
it 'cause
What?
he shoot
It
more?
depend on
Is
the
it 'cause he
game,
shoot
though.
more, or is it
No,
because he?
so SGA's been in the league for how long?
Shit, about 6, 7.
7 years.
Yeah.
He's consistently have shot 33%.
Yeah, this is best.
I mean, yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
best year. Yeah,
I get that.
No, his best year was year 2 when he shot like 41%.
probably
Yeah.
on like that's probably on like.
And that's on the Clippers. That's what
Three
that's what I'm saying. He's consistently shot like this entire time. So that's what I'm like.
I can give.
consistently been a bucket too.
I could.
though.
Yeah, I can give Anthony. I can
He's
give
like,
Anthony.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying 3.
I can give Anthony the edge on the 3-pointers. I can accept that. But like we coming down end of the game and I need one. It's not even the fact that I know. Shit, I do think he gonna score it. Even if he don't, I have a high confidence rate in him being able to get to the line because he's got a counter for everything. He's starting at the top of the key, going to get to the elbow. You stop him, get to the elbow. He's countering, getting to the rack. He got footwork. I mean, shit. You seen Ant yesterday? Ant said, "Shit, I don't know how you guard him." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it was that post interview.
Yeah, post interview. He's like, I don't know how you guard him. Like, you can't really touch him. He hidden when you don't. Like, it's tough. But I think they're gonna have a nice little rivalry for some years to come. I hope that works out.
This is Ant's 5th year, so SGA got 2 years more of experience than he does. So
yeah.
Ant's really starting to settle in his game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's plenty of time. I still want to see that rivalry.
He got to be more
Rivalry
aggressive,
happened.
though, for
Who?
sure.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Yesterday he had like 10, 11 shot
he's-
attempts.
he's-
but
he's
that's
done
what
that a
I'm
lot,
saying.
though.
So that's what I was talking about, the double team. He got double teamed more than SGA. And in fact, when you actually look at the game in the first half, SGA didn't have that many FGAs in the beginning.
Okay.
Then in the second half, that's when he starts shooting a little more. I believe the second quarter he only had 2 shots.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I wasn't even
SGA.
watching. I didn't tap into that game till late in the fourth. I
Yeah.
was watching football and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering why.
And so he
Ant
started
was shooting.
cooking. But yeah, that's what happens, nigga. That's why I kept saying he needs to be some type of mentally aggressive when he sees the double team attack to him. Pause.
All right, so that was a clean sweep for our gentleman sweep for SGA. Other pick your poison. Pick your poison, man. Jalen Brunson or Trae Young. DJ.
Trae Young, you already know that.
JB.
And Jalen Brunson.
June.
I hate to do it to Trae Young, but the way he's been playing, I gotta go with Brunson right now.
I gotta go Brunson.
That nigga
too.
just had like 38.
He didn't have
other night.
the 4 games of 30 straight. Yeah,
That's cool.
No, I'm going Brunson. We'll get into it. That's a gentleman sweep for Brunson as well.
For sure.
Right there. DJ, since you was the only one to pick Trae, I know you're biased as fuck. But
I'm surprised he ain't got a paper.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't,
let
need, I
you
don't need no paper.
go ahead, bro. Do
Oh,
your
oh.
thing. Why you pick Trae over Jalen Brunson, bro?
Because it's not even more so about Trae at this point. It's more about Jalen Brunson than anything.
Okay.
They say he's a winner, right? Because he won with Villanova and stuff like that.
You don't like that?
He still has somebody on his team averaging 25 and 11.
Okay.
and Julius Randle.
Okay.
And there's plenty of nights where Julius Randle carries that throughout the season, and it is looked at as the number one option on that team. Trey ain't never had nobody like that, and consistently has to go out there and do the same thing every single night. 28-10, 28-10, 30-10, something like that. 25-10, easily.
Okay.
So that's me. And then neither one of them plays defense at all. I mean, they play decent defense. Trey's not no hot defender. He's been playing.
I give Trey credit
his
though.
best defense now.
Yeah, his crunch time defense this year has been
really,
oddly really good. I don't get it, but yeah.
But even Jalen Brunson, like throughout the games and stuff like that, he's not no
They're not
crazy
stoppers.
defender. You know,
Yeah, I feel you.
it is what it is. But Trey Young's playmaking, I feel like, is what sets them apart the most. I mean, Brunson is. I mean, he might average like 6 assists
7.
at the most.
But that's only because they got Julius Randle, who is also a playmaker, point forward for them as well. If
That's
they didn't,
cool.
I could easily see Brunson getting 9, 10 a game. Easily.
DeJounte averages 5 or 6, something like that. And Trey still averages 11.
But Trey got the ball in his hand. If Trey's on the court,
For
ball's
sure,
in his
yeah.
hand.
He
That's
has
not how
to,
Brunson.
but they both point
That's not how
guards.
Brunson play though.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But to me, that's what I see that sets them differently. One, I feel like he can just go out there and get 30 every night if he decides he wants to. And then the other one can get 10 assists plus every single night. Doesn't matter what.
June, let me hear it.
I think I went with Brunson because as of this season, Brunson has, in my opinion, the better mentality of getting the bucket. It just seems like he just goes out and just tries to get that basket, where I feel like Trae Young wants to maybe pass it first and then try to go get the basket. But it's just like, dude, y'all team is in the shitter. You need to be on the kill mode like how you was when the Hawks went to the Eastern Conference Finals. So I feel like that's what sets them apart.
You're not wrong. I mean, maybe it's a little disgruntledness there. He wants the squad to change up and shit. But
Man, don't get me started.
Well, yeah,
on
we'll
that.
get
Don't
to
me
that.
started.
Go ahead, JB. Why you got Jalen Brunson over Trae Young?
It's more than just a preference. I feel like they both like probably on the same playing field, but Jalen Brunson just play a little harder than me. He do a little bit more of the dirty stuff that you need your point guard to do, even when he's not scoring. Trae Young got him in assists, but I feel like that's more I ain't got the shot with 4 seconds left. Let me throw somebody this grenade and they hit.
Grenades, boy.
Or
Grenades.
I'm
Grenades
just going
is
up there.
crazy.
Nah, that's the term, bro.
throwing
Grenades.
a
Nah, for
lob
sure.
up. So it's just more of a preference. I like Jalen Brunson's game. He seemed a little more settled in his role. He know what he can do for a team.
Yeah, I think I had Jalen too. I think if we're not going off of careers, you know what I'm saying?
No,
we're
no,
going
not
off.
at all.
We're going
Right
off.
now.
We're going off right now.
Right
You know what
now.
I'm saying? Right
sure.
now, I got to go Brunson. Even before that OG trade, which we'll get into, and the Knicks are 9-2 since that trade.
I want to talk about
Which
that
is
so
crazy.
bad.
Even before then, they were, I think they were above 500 still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brunson's at 26, 27 and 7, on the season, 47, I want to say 47, 43, 83 splits, something like that. So, I mean, shit. And when
His 3-point percentage has been 40% his whole career.
he's an efficient guy, but like kind of what June and JB said, man, it's just a little bit of different mentality, man. Is that he's had this season. It's like, we're gonna win, and I'm gonna make that happen. Like, I'm gonna get us this dub. You feel what I'm saying? Julius Randle obviously is there, but we know who the guy is in New York. So
Yeah,
um,
it's Brunson.
it's
Yeah,
Brunson.
he is.
Yeah, I like that though. I think we'll continue that segment, man. Pick your poison. I like that. DJ, it's not looking good for Trey. I'm just letting you know that right now. But next, man, let's get into some of these trade rumors. And
Yeah.
let's speak on these trades that have happened so far. It's not a bunch. A lot of teams are bluffing and shit, acting like they're gonna trade. Niggas not doing nothing. Let's talk about the OG to the Knicks trade. OG to the Knicks for RG Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly. I'm sure there were some other role players in there that we're not
Nobody
really
cares for.
Yeah, we're not really worried about like that. Let's grade it first. JB, how do you grade that trade for the Knicks?
I give it an A for them.
Facts.
They got rid of a player who I feel like he didn't know what his role was with the other 2 stars on the team. They got in a Thibodeau style player. Well, 2 actually. Precious.
Yeah, he was in that.
He's a Thibodeau type player. So I think everything looking up for them. They get a couple more pieces. they keep Tom and just keep building. They could easily get better every year.
I think it was a good. I think they're in a good spot. I think I will talk about it. I got them in my playoff. I think they're in the contender part if they make another move. I think they need to add something to the bench. The OG swapping OG for RJ is a dub.
Yeah.
Losing Emmanuel quickly off the bench, that's a little that hurts a little bit. But they still got so many assets where they are able to bring in somebody off the bench, which we'll talk about in the rumors. How do you rate that for the Raptors, that trade?
I guess B plus. What they obviously in a rebuild. It gives Scotty Barnes, he gets to grow to his full potential.
Facts.
RJ Barrett get a fresh start at home, so everything should be positive in their organization at this point.
It's kind of a win-win to me. Yeah, facts. I like that. DJ, Raptors grade for that trade.
Let's see.
Why C?
RJ's mid. Quickly is like, all right, he may give me 18 tonight. He may give me 4 tonight. And so he real inconsistent to me. Then honestly, since RJ's been over there, I've seen him have more 20-point games than Scotty Barnes, which is crazy because they slick kind of play the same type of way. So I don't know how that fits with them two. I mean, it's only been, like you said, about 11 games so far. So I got to see the whole rest of the season and going into next season, how that plays out between them two. I know they trying to turn Scotty Barnes into that point forward and let him just run the show and stuff like that. But if he's passing it to RJ Barrett to hit a 3, I feel like that shit's going to be terrible.
How you grade that for the Knicks?
Definitely upgrade as far as defense from RJ Barrett to OG. He's actually a better shooter than RJ Barrett. Hurts him, like you said, with quickly coming off the bench, but I'm not really sold on OG like that.
What you mean?
I mean, he's decent, but them saying
You wanted
it's
him on the
it's
Hawks though, nigga.
That what?
You wanted OJ on the
because it's an upgrade over
Now
DeAndre
he
Hunter
not
for
sold.
sure.
Shit, but what he doing? He upgrade over RJ for the Knicks because, like
They play
JB
style.
said,
Yeah, it's their play
RJ
style.
didn't know what his role was. OG know what it is. Play defense and spot up in this corner and get some boards. And
That's
Tibbs
it.
gonna play him 46 out of 48 minutes every night. You know
I think
what I'm saying?
I don't think it's really on him. I think it's more so on the Raptors front office trying to get 3 first-round picks and everything for him, saying he's better than what he is. I mean, I get it though. That's what they're supposed to do. I mean, it's your player. You
Got
trying
a
to get
top 3 pick for him. Shit.
They
which
did
is
all right.
crazy.
They did all right. All right, June, how you grade that trade for the Knicks?
I'm gonna grade both of the teams at the same time.
Yeah.
I say it's a B, and the reason why I say it's a B, I feel like it's for both teams. I feel like it's the most likable trade that happened for both teams. Like each team likes that they got this type of players, but at the same time, I feel like it's like, did y'all really
Get better.
move the needle on both of y'all teams? You
facts,
understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, OG, he goes to the Knicks, right? And like DJ was saying, he pretty much is gonna do the same thing. RJ is gonna do maybe just slighter better defense. How long would that last though? Because you know niggas get tired in the league playing defense.
You don't know.
That's the way he played.
That is his thing. I know.
He
I know. At
hard
one point last year, there were like reports coming out when, with OG in Toronto that he wanted like a bigger role and he wanted to get more shots and be able to like expand his game. Obviously, that never really happened. So people were thinking when he was looking for they're looking for a trade spot that it would be a spot where he could do that, and this is not that. So
Definitely not.
it's kind of like.
It's the same
role. Is he gonna just say fuck it and be cool in this role and they gonna win games, or is he still gonna eventually want more?
Well, the fact that you said that lets me know that he wants to expand and venture outside of what he's
currently
most
doing.
niggas do.
doing.
most
So what
niggas
that
do at
tells
some
me
point.
is
But in the Thibodeau offense, could he not get 20?
He's done it. He's done it since he's been there.
Yeah. So his role is Thibodeau always had Jimmy Butler on his team, right?
Mhm.
Could he not be a Jimmy Butler type player in their offense?
I don't see why not. I think right now he's like I don't know his numbers with the Knicks so far, but I want to say he's probably in somewhere in between 15 and 16, something like that. If he got a couple more shots, I mean, he could easily get into 18, 20. But the thing is, with OG, it's not like, all right, you know, unless it's a grenade, like you said, I don't really see him getting it and they're like, go get one. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's always off of some type of action. So that might be the thing that hold him back from doing that.
That was the whole reason he wanted to get out of Toronto, though, to have that type of role to where it's like, hey, give me the ball and let me get that bucket. So eventually,
that defense
it's possible.
He gonna get tired of being like, damn, I gotta just
Trade
play
in
defense.
reality hit in.
It's possible, bro. But the way shit going for them right now, man, I'll grade it. I'm kind of on the same boat as June, where it's like a B. When it initially happened, I was like, all right, cool trade. Doesn't really like move me like that, but it's like shit, kind of a win-win for both. But like, I don't see it pushing the Knicks here. I don't see it pushing the Raptors here. I kind of like maybe
Raptors went down.
Yeah,
here.
Raptors went. I feel like a slight.
Them niggas is always.
They was always
Raptors is going down.
Since Kawhi and them niggas left,
they've been going down.
I feel like for the Knicks, it was like, okay, maybe I'm moving you up a little bit, but then watching them play, my opinion changed because OG means everything to them niggas, bro. The way Tibbs treats, I think niggas was like, Tibbs done found his luau dang. He gonna play him. He gonna play him until his bones break, bro.
Right.
He gonna play him every minute he can. And he do that shit, and OG like that shit. He out there, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's the role he was talking about. Shit, just put him on the court.
He don't
for 6 more minutes.
He don't come out the game, bro. And as a player, that's what I'm saying. As a player, what more can you ask for? You out there the whole game, shit. Your opportunity's gonna come. So I still give it a B. Let's get into the Siakam trade. Who all was that? In the Pacers traded Siakam,
Bruce Brown,
and Jordan Noir or something like that. How many picks was it? 2?
3.
It was still 3?
Yeah.
3 first rounders.
That's 3 first rounders. Shit, man.
We could talk about the picks.
It's really 2 second rounders because of the 2 this year. This draft is mid as hell. So
yeah, we could talk
They
about
got in the first round picks this year.
bro, I don't care if it's first, second, third. After the 3rd pick, then after that, it's like, all right, I don't care, bro. Them second round picks, they're not staying in the league long anyway.
That's great.
Not gonna hold you. This draft's on mid, so
yeah,
I wouldn't have been tripping giving up them picks like that. I like the
2026 though, yeah, they definitely get that one up.
I like the move for the Pacers. I'm gonna give it an A+. Just because, bro, you watch them throughout the year and okay, they doing something. They look all right, you know, to get to the in-season tournament championship. You're like, damn, they look pretty good. Then everybody can see it. You need something else. There was no secondary shot creator or somebody playmaker even as a secondary option. So when Siakam becomes available, man, you slot him in there at the 4. First of all, he's been dying to play with a spaced out 5, which Miles Turner is. So now you got another guy that can get you 22 a night. You put him into that high-paced offense that the Pacers are playing. The opportunities are endless for Siakam in that. They still got the spacing. They didn't have to give up Buddy Hill. They didn't give up Toppin.
Yeah.
They didn't give up shit.
That was good that they didn't have to.
They didn't give up
Buddy
anything.
Hill.
And what the rumors are is that they still are trying to make another move for somebody else, and they still have assets to do it. They still got they still got Buddy Hill you could trade. Obi Toppin you could still trade. And then I think they still have some other picks and something that you can move around too. If they make another move, then I think they're serious.
Do you think they with this trade did they find what they was trying to regain back with Sabonis with picking up Siakam?
Yeah, in a way. Obviously, you're not getting somebody with that same what is it? Same
Grit.
engine kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Sabonis is kind of almost gonna get you a triple double. Siakam iffy on the board sometimes, but he's a good secondary playmaker. So if you throw that double at Halliburton, now you saw what the Lakers did. They was throwing that double and then he kicking it, and niggas was like, shit, I probably just got to throw up this 3. Nah, Siakam can hit you on the short roll. He could dive to the basket. He could make a pass out of any of that shit. So for me, that's an A+ for them. Who's the team they traded with? The Raptors? Yeah. Fucking F. Nah. Actually, I'm gonna take that back, bro. I'm gonna give it a B because Masai did not budge. He wanted 3. 3 first-rounders for that nigga Siakam, and he held that down. He did not budge off of that. He
And
did
it was
not
use
lower
or
his ass.
lose.
He did not budge
so
on his
sick,
asking
bro.
price. He got what he wanted. So I'm gonna give them a B on that. Actually,
Yeah, use or lose. If you don't
you had to.
you don't use
had
them,
to.
you gonna lose.
JB, how you feel about that trade?
Still kind of early for the Pacers.
Yeah,
like
we
you
gonna
said,
see one game.
like you said, they got to make another move. Siakam a good player. You just got to see how it worked for me. I give it like a B.
Mhm.
The Raptors, I told you, we see what they doing.
Yeah.
It's
They need to
rebuild time.
They
It's
need to be
rebuild time.
investigated.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's coming up shortly too. That nigga's about to be.
I think it's other teams
Adam
that's
Silver
gonna
ain't
get
not about to be playing
investigated
with that.
first, but
You got 7'6" guards on your team. How you gonna play all them? They all got skill. It's not like
They gotta start trading people too.
yeah, you know what
They
I'm saying.
will.
Schroeder gotta go.
They gonna
Gary
trade him in
Trent
draft.
gotta go.
trade deadline in 2 weeks.
Got a lot of.
We
DJ,
gonna-
how you feel about that trade?
For the Raptors, like you said, it was just more so about him, the front office getting what they wanted, which is the 3 first-round picks, which I was surprised for any team in the NBA to do that, knowing that Siakam and his agent pretty much came out and said he was not going to sign.
Right.
So it's like, all right, cool. If Siakam likes Indiana and they can kind of grow on him throughout the rest of the season, he knows he's the second option. He can do all that with the Pacers. Well, does he stay?
I'm kind of on the. If you asked me right now, like a percentage, I'm going 90% chance he stays.
Yeah, because
he spoke to Hallie. They had a conversation about it. And that was one of the places that he wanted to go. And he been said that he
I
wanted.
never knew Indiana was a place he wanted to go.
Because he likes their style of play. He want to play with Hallie. And they
I
had
think
a
it's
conversation
more so
about it.
about that cap they got
I mean,
in the offseason.
I mean, he's getting whatever team he wanted to go to. He was going to try to get a max regardless. That was always going to be part of the plan.
yeah, but
That's why teams like the Warriors, something like that, were never going to be attractive to him because they couldn't
can't
offer
pay
him a
him,
max
yeah.
deal in the summer.
and Toronto wasn't gonna pay him that, so that's why he really wanted to be
Yeah,
out.
they really closed the door on him for real.
3 first-round picks, Bruce Brown, who I felt like that was clearly their best defensive player from the Pacers. I go.
Bruce Brown's getting passed around right now. No disrespect.
After
Yeah.
winning the ship, too.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Getting passed. He was a vital piece
Yeah,
for the
that's
Nuggets, bro.
Exactly.
He could probably go back too.
He's getting traded again. You know the Raptors aren't. I don't think the Raptors are keeping him past the deadline, or at least he's not in
They
their
should.
plan.
To be honest,
They
because-
asked him yesterday.
18 mil off the books.
Yes, it's like 20, I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But
They
Oh,
asked
shit,
him. They
Hawks
asked
need
him
him.
yesterday what he think
It
about
wouldn't be
the Knicks. What he think about playing for the Knicks, and he was like, "I would love to play for Tom Thibodeau. I would be able to do anything he asks me on the floor." I'm like, "Nigga, you in a Raptors jersey right now? I don't even know if you can say this like
Yeah.
publicly, nigga." Like, but he on the trade rumors. Lakers very heavy
they
interest.
always in.
They
trade
everybody-
rumors.
everybody-
Them,
bro.
Miami, they always
Lakers
like,
will pick me up right now.
Oh,
They
God,
could,
pick
nigga. They
anybody.
pick
I
me
don't know, bro. I don't know. If they pick you up.
June, go ahead, bro. Rate the trade, bro.
Raptors, B+, simply because of them picks, man. Like I said, they had to use them or lose them, and they used that nigga. got that nigga the hell up out of there.
Yeah.
So my hat's off
they
to
made
them.
they made the most out of that shit
Yeah.
for sure.
So, but the Pacers though, I want to say A because in my head I see how it could go, but at the same time though, this nigga he was talking about free agency, so that's you always got to account for that. This nigga could walk.
He could. It's always a
Easily.
possibility.
He
Hey,
could
If
walk.
he walked,
That is
that
Kawhi
is-
Leonard homeboy though, so shit, he gonna play his heart out till he goddamn it's time to go.
Y'all gotta look, the thing is, you got to look at the teams that have cap space,
Right.
and there's only like 5 or 6, and they're all ass outside of I think the Magic and the Pacers. The
Yeah.
rest of them are like fucking Wizards. You want to go
For
to the
sure.
Wizards and
Right.
Because he
You
still
want
want
to
he
the Spurs,
still
you
want
know
to
what
be
I'm saying?
relevant.
you want to play
Right.
for a winning team. So I
But
get
then,
it.
but then also with the playing style too. So if he stays, that could be an A for real,
Yeah.
for real.
I still think they need to just make that one more move and figure something else out, and then what I'm saying, build from there. But
Who
Oh,
moved though?
Yeah, I was about to say, at what position?
so right now, I don't know the Pacers draft compensation. Like I don't know how many more picks they have left, but Kuzma is available for fucking for picks right
They
now.
got 3
you know what
from
I'm
now
saying?
to 2030.
Kuzma's
25,
available for 2
27,
first
29.
rounders. You giving up the majority of your picks, but you're solid as shit. You add him in there as well, and you get up. I would replace put Kuzma in there for like somebody like Obi Toppin and a bench filler or somebody else like that.
Okay.
Want some picks?
Let me ask you this then.
Something like that.
So Kuzma starting or come off the bench?
He's starting.
Starting.
So you're gonna have
I'ma
Kuzma,
have-
Siakam, and Miles Turner starting together?
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Turner
Yeah.
spaced out anyway. He not
Yeah.
inside. He out by the 3-point line.
All right.
Kuzma at the 3-point line.
For sure.
Siakam is the short roll man. You got Buddy Hield spacing, or you can have Mathurin in
Holly
there
got
with
all the
Howie.
shooters he want.
Good. Where else y'all think for Kuzma? Y'all think Kuzma can land anywhere else? Where else would y'all like to see him? I know he in the trade rumors a lot right now.
I don't know. Kuzma want that bag, so he
Got
gotta
it
go.
though. He already got
Yeah,
paid.
he got it.
He wanted
And
that
his
one, though.
his contract is very attractive to teams right now because it was
It's going
high on the
down.
front end, so it's descending every
Yeah.
year. It's lower money, so teams is looking into that.
I say Kuzma to the Hawks. Reason be the
He
Hawks.
just cooked them niggas. I seen it live.
What?
He cooked him.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
Oh yeah.
I ain't watched that game.
Hawks need some scoring on or like some shooting in a different
Oh,
type
yeah,
of
for sure.
aspect than versus that 3. I'm talking about a nigga that can create a shot.
I think him and DeAndre Hunter contracts around the same.
I'll send that nigga Hunter.
I don't know if the Hawks really want Kuzma, bro. He is.
It's not that they want him, but they need him.
him.
That's two different
He
things.
said, "I don't give a fuck what they want. I know
Yeah.
that they need it." Man,
They need him.
I still think it's other landing spots. Like I know he was rumored with the Kings,
Kings would be a nice,
Kuzma play a
Mavs.
lot of bad basketball, bro.
A lot of bad
but
and no
but
defense.
hold on. See, but he don't when he's in that second or that third or even want to say 4th option.
Yeah.
Y'all
Let
see-
him do what he want.
Yeah, y'all seen him
But when he-
contribute
but
to
when
a
he the-
chip.
When he the first,
That's
option-
not it. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it.
his
That's not
game.
it.
That's not his game.
That's not it. That's
shit
that's
look
not what you want to
nasty,
see.
bro.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want to
that's-
see
yeah,
that.
that's
But
not his game.
Kuzma my 3rd or 4th guy. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sleeping
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I'm sleeping well.
Cause he gonna do all the other shit if he not the first option. He gonna go
Yeah,
rebound.
yeah, you don't
And he
need-
still
He gonna
he
try to-
still
he gonna try to
rebound.
guard
He
the
still
other-
rebounds
That's what I'm
really well
saying, man.
now.
The Hawks,
I don't know.
We ain't got no picks for that nigga, bro. We ain't
you don't have to have picks. Just give Hunter up.
Y'all niggas are cooked.
100 mid.
What y'all think about Murray landing spots for DeJounte? He's hot commodity right now. Two back-to-back game winners. Price is going up.
Man,
Price of the
he
brick
done
is
played this whole
rising.
week by himself too.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, and he got Trey's out with a concussion, so
he
DeJounte
finna
got
play
a
this
whole
whole
week or
week.
two
Yep.
to up
I
that
feel,
value
I feel
some
like
more.
they held him out just for that reason to get his trade
Bro,
value. up.
we
got hurt.
talked about this on the college ship. We won't mention it right now, but
He got hurt, but yeah,
exactly.
It's definitely
It's
for
a
the
trade
trade value thing.
What I call it? It's audition week, bro.
For sure.
It's audition week. DeJounte is an A+ right now in audition week. So, who was interested in
The
DeJounte?
Lakers, the Kings,
Nets,
Nets, Knicks, Miami.
the whole league.
Whole league. That's what it says.
The whole league.
On notice.
Exactly. So at that point, I need at least 3 first-round picks.
But that lets me know something though. If the whole league is like that, he's not a mid player.
Shit,
Right.
me.
So
crazy, bro.
here's my
So-
theory.
No, go ahead,
Here's
bro.
my theory, right?
Man, this nigga is crazy.
Go ahead.
I know Atlanta niggas gonna hate me when I say this.
No, we not,
I
bro.
I
Yeah, 'cause
know
he got-
niggas gonna
okay,
hate
he
me when I
wanna
say,
say-
hold on. Right? So I know we love Trey. I got my MLK Trey jersey in my closet, right? But how's it looking right now, right? Atlanta Hawks, man. The team is in the shitter, right? The trade value on the supporting cast is not that high. So you got 1 or 2 options, right? Option 1, trade Trae Young. The reason why I'm saying trade Trae Young, right? You got a point guard that's there, DeJounte Murray, right? He's a legit get you 20, 7, and 7, and on 2 steals. So the PG position is taken care of. Trae Young, though, who is a hot commodity, if you know what you're doing, can be an asset to trade for some
you
elite,
get a crazy haul for Trae Young.
elite type
Insane.
package, right? Combine that with Murray and some other pieces, you got yourself a solid team to where you can get scoring and defense, right?
DJ's sick right now.
Or
I
option
ain't sick.
2.
I'm awake.
Option 2, like I said, the Hawks is in the shitter. Murray's about to go, and Trae Young is not going to be happy whatever comes through the way, right? You got to wait till 2028 or 2029 for possibly to steal Ant-Man from the Wolves.
Like, come on, bro.
That nigga did all that.
These
Man.
is
That nigga did
fantasy
all
trash
that.
shit
Built up
this
that
nigga
fan. That nigga did all that and built up some fan fiction shit.
Am
This
I
nigga is
lying though?
crazy,
Niggas
bro.
is watching this right now, right? And where does he always go in the offseason?
Nigga, go home. What the fuck?
Oh,
nigga?
what?
Where everybody go,
Hold on.
nigga. Everybody go home.
What was his dream entering the draft? to play for the Atlanta Hawks.
Whose dream is not to play for their home team?
Hey man, look, you got a shoe in. Don't be mad at me. You got two options. Either you gonna trade Trae Young, or you gonna let this nigga leave on a trade demand, and you gonna be ass. So only option is to wait till 2028 or 2029 to
Go
see
ahead,
if you can
DJ.
get Ant.
Go ahead with the Murray shit, bro.
For one, the pairing between Murray and Trae was never gonna work. Okay. You're looking at two 6'3" and under players.
He's not fucking sick. Why does everybody?
I thought he was like 6'5".
They got-
Why does everybody say
They got him listed at
is not
6'5", but when he's standing next to everybody who's 6'3", he's the exact same height.
That
Trae
nigga-
Young like your height, bruh. Stop thinking he's
Thank-
6'3".
Thank
Okay.
you.
So if he's 6'5", why he barely only scraping 20 points a night? Tell me why.
Because you got to wait for Trae Young to pass him the rock.
What does his height have to do with getting buckets?
Hold on, because I'm finna explain it. So Trae comes out the game from the 6-minute mark.
And that's when the Hawks look better on the court.
No, the hell they don't.
Facts. These
No,
are
they
facts.
don't. We look
These are
worse
facts. No.
every time he's off the floor.
No.
This is good.
Same way with Curry when
No.
he's off the floor. It is
That's not the
tremendously
same. That's
worse.
not even the same conversation.
Honestly, the Warriors been better with Steph off the court this year.
That's crazy.
So you want to go with the same as Curry still?
So I'm a, no.
Or do you stand corrected?
So like I
Okay.
said, when Trae is off the floor, we are terrible. We go in droughts where we can't
That's
score
an
at all.
opinion.
It's not no opinion.
A delusional.
You know how many
That's our
times I've seen
opinion.
Trae be out the game and we say, all right, who's
So how many
our
times-
number one scoring option when Trae goes out the game?
DeJounte or Bogey?
Okay, so DeJounte Murray is our number one scoring option, right? 9 times out of 10, we can
Or
say
Bogey.
we can say Bogey if he
I'm
hot
gonna
or
say he's
whatever
damn
the
near
case
averaging
is.
almost 20 off the
You
bench.
right, but at the same time, who do you want the ball in? The ball with DeJounte Murray, right? He's the one that's supposed to be our second option type player, right?
Correct. As far as that
Okay.
standard, yes.
So at that point, why every single time, bro, he is not the one scoring when Trae's out the game?
He's a point guard.
Murray
He's
only
more of a natural
scores.
point guard.
But he
Hold
never
on.
been a shoot first guy.
Murray usually only scores when Trae is in the game. And when he gets to that mid range, and then because the whole rest of the floor is
It's
spread
space.
out.
Because
Right.
he's moved into a different position. At that point, he's moved into
But
a
he's not a
scoring guard.
facilitator.
or
But
a
at the
shooting
time
guard.
Exactly.
when there's no Trae, he's not a facilitator.
There's nobody
either.
to
You just said he
facilitate
was. You just said he was. You just said
But
he
he
was.
cannot do what? I'm not gonna say he cannot do it. He doesn't do it. He doesn't do neither one of them when he's not in the game. He
That's a
passes-
new role for him.
He gives the
Some
ball to
people ain't-
Bogey. Bogey
that shit
winds up
kinda
doing
weird for
whatever
them
he
to
needs to
do
do,
all the
or
time.
Jalen Johnson winds up doing it.
Just like how Brown says, when Trey's in the game, Trae got the ball. Right. So when he's out,
He's gonna have
And
a
he'll
ball.
put him down 17. He go out the game with
He's not
DeJounte
down
Murray
17,
playing the one.
bruh.
They'll come back within single digits. Then they'll sub Trae back in, and that would make it look like Trae brought him back. No.
right. I seen it all season,
No.
brother.
Not at
No.
all, bro. Not at all.
I
Okay.
haven't seen it for 5 years.
I'll pull the stats.
Yeah, you do that. You do
I
that for the next.
definitely pull
You-
the stats for y'all.
DJ, you pull that up for the next episode, buddy. You have
I
them
got you.
stats. I'm sleeping on this Trae Young shit anyway. But DeJounte can help a lot of teams, bro.
Including
sure.
the Hawks.
Okay, so let me ask you, how does he help?
First of all, it depends on
To-
what
how-
team. First of all, second of all,
His
you gotta
role.
you
in,
gotta
in a role.
You don't want
Established.
him. You don't want to put
Is
him.
he a second option on any team, contending team right now? Yes or no?
Second option
Just
on the team.
depends. Is he playing a legit point guard?
Is he playing a legit second option?
If you
role?
put DeJounte Murray on the fucking Miami Heat, they go back to the finals.
Facts.
do they?
Over
Why
Yeah,
not?
for sure.
They went there with Gabe Vincent
For sure.
And Kyle
and
Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
For sure.
We'll see.
That's what I'm saying. If he's playing a legit point guard position, like I don't have to sidestep and go to a
They put
shooting
Trae
guard.
Young on the Heat. They going to the finals?
Probably damn near for sure.
Trey don't want to
100%.
play no defense like
Probably
that, bro.
damn near for
Come
sure.
on, bro.
Probably down there for sure.
He don't even fit it, but he don't even probably damn near for sure. What the fuck does that even mean? Probably damn near for sure. That was the most I don't fucking know answer I've ever heard in my life. I've never heard a nigga say that before, bro. Probably damn near for sure. Like, what the fuck was that? You was like, this nigga
Murray
DJ is
go to
crazy.
the Heat. He not the second option.
He don't
What
need
is- what is he, the
what
first
He's the
option?
third option.
Behind who?
Jimmy and Bam.
Okay, I could go with that.
He's the third option.
But
He the
he's
fourth
no, I
option. He
said-
the fourth option because Jimmy said it's Tyler
Oh,
Hero team.
Hero too.
Tyler Hero won't be. If he goes there, Tyler Hero won't be there.
Yeah, he
It'd be a
will.
hell of a
Yes,
trade.
yeah,
They
he
trade
will.
and keep Tyler
First of
Hero.
all,
Nigga, Kyle Lowry coming to the
Yes,
AF.
exactly.
and that's rumors too.
Hey,
No,
for
that's
sure.
a real thing.
That's a real ass rumor. I
What,
seen.
you not what niggas are understanding with the Heat, there's only
That's a real ass
there's two
rumor.
people they going for. Rozier and DeJounte. They want to add a guard, not take away from the niggas they
Yeah.
got because Kyle
sure.
Lowry is 34 on a
Now, how many times have they
$25
done
million
this?
dollar
though?
deal
They
expiring.
gonna dump Lowry off to Hawks because
Oh
Hawks.
God, because he's an
in the
expiring
shitter.
deal, and you don't have to pay him in the
I seen
summer.
a little rumor. I seen it.
Yeah, you gonna be sick. I told you whatever,
Super sick. Y'all get
whatever
Kyle
trade
Lowry.
return y'all get for
We
DeJounte.
want,
We
and
won't
Trey
keep
Young
it.
is gonna demand a trade.
We trade.
Y'all
and
buy
get,
him out. Y'all buy him out.
Nah, we probably
he's
ship him
expiring.
somewhere else.
Who?
Yeah.
For it'll be another
Nobody
trade.
want
Like for
Kyle
another
Lowry.
He's
expiring
expiring.
contract.
Who's expiring? Who?
Kyle Lowry.
Nobody
He's
want that
expiring
shit.
himself.
His contract expired. I'm saying to
What's the
another
expiration
contending
date, what,
team.
May 2024.
2024, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look, all right, man. That's enough of this DeJounte shit, bro. Because we'll go.
Y'all gonna be waiting to 2028, 2029.
All I know is the Hawks.
Some sick shit, bro.
Hawks not gonna like that return when they do trade that motherfucker. I know that. And y'all was talking business with the Lakers. They for sure finna bend y'all niggas over.
and take whatever they want.
They for sure finna bend the Hawks over, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Niggas was talking about sending y'all D-Lo and some picks. You gonna have D-Lo and Trey in the back.
Nah, they ain't gonna keep him either.
Oh my God!
They wouldn't
a
keep.
guard's
They wouldn't
delight.
keep. They wouldn't keep D'Lo anyway.
If I see a D-Lo
They
and
have
Trey
more
Young
fans at
Hawks
the game.
backcourt, nigga,
Nigga,
oh my
whenever
They gonna
guards
be
playing them on the
jacking that
ticket,
bitch. They gonna be in there jacking
Bro,
that bitch.
put my money down.
25 plus every night. Bro.
Put my money down,
Fuck
please.
out of here, man. All right, real quick. Let's go. Let's do our All-Star East and West. I'm gonna pull up the votes from the last little votes that came in 2 days ago. As of right now, just off of fan votes, in the Western Conference, the starting five would be
Oh my God!
in the West. You would have Luka, Steph, LeBron, Jokic, KD. That's the five in the West. In the East, you would have Hallie, Trey Young, Giannis, Embiid, and Tatum in the East. So let's go through and give each of us our five. Y'all want to do East or West first?
East.
All right, let's do East first. JB.
Giannis, Tatum, Embiid, Maxey, Brunson.
That's sick.
Maxey, that was a good one. Kind of overlooked. What is he on this shit? He is fifth in guards on the East right now. Who's the other nigga you said?
Brunson.
Damn, Brunson's sixth. New York, you got to do a little better with your vote in New York. You got somebody playing as well as Brunson. Y'all supposed to be behind
He's
that.
playing his heart out for y'all.
Yeah, y'all supposed to be
They don't
behind.
care
Y'all
about
supposed to
that,
be
bro.
behind that, bro.
They don't care about
You
that.
know the All-Star game a popularity contest anyway. Like
That's New York media, bro.
They got.
Why they
Why
they ain't boosting up their own player? at that
Who
point?
next? Who next?
I know. He just said it though. He said New York media got to get better pushing their player. That's their
Niggas
player.
hate
Why
that
they
New
not
York
pushing?
media.
it?
Stop, bro. DJ, just give me your five in the East, bro.
Honestly, it's just like it is on the list. Halliburton, Trey, Tatum,
Yeah.
Giannis, and Embiid.
Okay, June.
I was gonna say the same thing on the list. I don't want to see Dame in the starting. But I feel like they're gonna try to make him be the starter, but I don't want him to be.
Fan vote is 50.
50%.
I don't want him
Which is
to
a
be.
good chunk.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about 13th seeds having players in the starters of the All-Star game?
Who 13?
Let me hold on. Let's do that. Let me get my.
I'm not even just saying Trey Young. I'm not even.
No,
just
let
saying
me
that.
let's answer that. Let me give my five in the East. I got Hallie, Maxey, Giannis, Embiid, and Tatum. Giannis, Embiid, and Tatum as fours or locks. I feel like
Yeah.
people are gonna shuffle around with the guard talk, but
But I
ahead
really
with-
believe it's between Maxey, Halliburton. and
I think
Brunson, though.
Halliburton's gonna be in there.
I think yeah.
I I don't know who the other guard's going to be.
But I think Halliburton should start because of all the buzz with the in-season tournament.
Oh, for sure.
And he averaged 25 and 12.
I'm all
He
for it.
carried the in-season tournament to
I
me.
think he's the guard in the East that's a lock for me. That's no debate for me. The other guard spot is what we was talking about. You said, what was the question you had?
How you feel about a 12-13 seed
Having
having a player in the starting as an all-star?
Man,
And this can go for either conference, not just East.
It's tough, man. I think because I do think winning has to play some kind of factor.
Yeah.
Just a little, even if you want to say just a little bit, it has to play a little bit of a factor. I'm not sure if the All-Star vote, I'm not sure what merit they're doing it on. Is it off of individual performance? Is it individual plus team performance? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's an individual thing.
But if your team good, they might put multiple players in
Yeah,
there
we've
that
seen
don't deserve all-stars.
right. We've
For
seen
sure, because
we've
Kyle
seen,
Korver made
Really,
it.
anybody
was
other than
sick.
Joe
Yeah.
Johnson didn't deserve to
and
be
right
there.
now,
Yeah.
right
That
now,
was
y'all know
sick.
what the talk is about. Derek White being an
And
All-Star.
chill,
They trying to push the hell out of that.
That's sick too.
That's
They
nasty.
pushing the hell out of that. So
Well, he's number 7
I
right now.
really can't argue with the Derek White shit. He should, if he's going to be an all-star, it should be off the bench because he actually
Yeah, he
is
won't be a
playing
starter.
at-
I ain't
he
even
is
going
kinda
for
playing
a
at that level.
replacement with Derek White, bro. As a replacement All-Star pick.
You thinking of his whole body of work this season? He has been playing like an all-star.
I just feel
Nah,
like there's too
nah.
many other guards in the East
Definitely,
that have to
definitely.
do more on a nightly basis and are dependent upon.
Bro, do you see they
For him to
starting
be in
five?
there.
It's 4 of them are All-Stars.
Damn near.
Who?
Drew Holiday, Tatum.
Oh, you saying former all-star?
Yeah, they all have been All-Stars at some point. All 4 of them, and then Derek White. All of them
Shit,
starting together.
all four of them on the list.
So who out of the East? Who do we not?
I
even
was going to ask you that. How many guards are out of the East?
I don't even know how many people they do.
Is it
anymore.
10 or 12?
I thought it was 12.
12, okay. So if
But
you go,
that's not. I don't know if that's a fact.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know
just-
either. So I can't even.
Yeah, I'm
answer
just
it.
thinking. it's
Okay.
12.
I'm gonna just say, who do you think that the 5 will actually end up being? We don't even got to talk about the 4s because those are locks with Embiid,
Probably
Tatum,
that
and
list.
Giannis.
Probably that list.
With
Yeah.
Trey and Hallie, I would be shocked if Trey gets a starting spot. I'll be shocked.
Is it because of their team record?
Partially, yeah.
All right.
Even because I'm the same in the West with Steph.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
That's my guy.
Steph is starting
I
for
don't.
sure.
I think it gets to the point where
50% of fan vote, bro. Just know that.
I think he's gotten to the point where it's like shit. Okay, you got
Lifetime-
guys that are getting in there off legacy. Like it was
Lifetime Achievement Award.
yeah, it was like a year or 2. I want to say that Bron was about like 25 points per game. It was okay. He was having a good year, but by
but
Bron's
it's-
standards, it was like
Yeah.
it was whatever. And there was some, and AD was just AD killing it. I still think AD's better than Bron right now if you look at the numbers and
Yeah,
what's
definitely.
going on.
When he
But
wants to
AD's
be.
not going to be a starter. SGA's playing better than Steph. I don't know if he's going to be a starter
I don't think
still.
he'll be a
You know what I'm
starter.
saying?
No.
So it gets tricky with that legacy shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I think for instance, All Star, we want it to be about
The best player.
stars.
the best
Best
player,
players
but
that year?
that year. But it's really about who can we have here so people can watch.
yeah, facts. Because it's a show. It's a show.
Yeah, it's a show.
You're never gonna catch one without a. As long as Bron is playing the NBA, he's always
He's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a starter.
All Star.
Yeah,
Always
him
gonna
and
be
Steph. I feel like him and Steph. But
It's always been like
you don't
like
think,
that
you don't
throughout
think
history.
if
though.
like some of these guys who ain't never gonna get an all-star selection like in their fucking life, having a good year that year, and they get a shot at being an all-star, you don't think they're gonna bring more excitement to the game because they're gonna do something that they ain't never did before?
I wish, but like
Yeah.
you'll see dudes like
got-
I hate watching Luka in the All Star game. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care.
He's the Joker.
he-
Or Jokic, yeah.
They don't care about it. So you want the Anthony Edwards. You want those guys that are coming out there to try to put on showmen. Bron's gonna put on the show. Steph gonna try to put on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think what those younger dudes have to kind of realize as the torch is being passed, like you got
but I-
to entertain. You feel me?
I think that's more so of how the NBA is now, though, because even back in the day, we weren't really thinking like, oh, who gonna go out there and put on a show. It was about 2 teams, East and West. I'm finna beat you, you finna beat me, the same way what the East and the West did back in the day when Iverson and them came back and won.
And I hope they get back to that.
And that's what's hurting the All-Star
What,
game
East,
now,
West?
though.
I know
Yeah,
they
they
doing
do
East.
West now
I just hope they bring that same competitive fire. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
just
think
to-
they will when the old niggas get out. the league.
But just the way
I
you
hope
had
so.
said, like somebody that's excited to be there for the first time, bro. I swear to God, nobody was excited to watch DeJounte Murray when he was with the Spurs.
This nigga
This
brought up
nigga-
DeJounte.
Nobody, hold on, nobody,
hates this nigga.
nobody
Oh,
was excited to watch Kyle Korver with the Hawks.
That nigga hate
That's
that
who you
nigga.
should have used.
That's
You
what
But
shoulda
I'm just
used-
saying, I'm giving you prime examples of
Murray
people
could
that's
just use
there.
Derek White. Like nobody give a shit
Murray-
about
But
watching
he
Derek
ain't.
White.
But he didn't make it. I'm naming people who
Murray
made
just,
those.
just gave you 2 buzzer beater
And he not even thankful.
game and not even
I don't
thankful.
care about that.
Hey
bro.
man, Murray, lead these niggas, man.
Hey, bye.
Whoa.
That's
Sip
crazy.
him.
All right, man. Everybody do your or JB do your West starters.
Lucas, Shea, and Jokic. Who the fuck? And Kawhi.
You said Luka, Shea, and Ant.
Yeah.
Lucas
my
Shea.
man.
Wait, Ant can't be in. That's 2 guards. It's 2 guards and 3 fours now.
Man, Luke. Oh,
So
man.
2 guards, Luka and
You got Luka and Shea.
Luka's
SGA.
fat ass at a small forward, man.
I got
Oh, so he a
SGA.
small forward now.
I got SGA and Ant. Kawhi, Jokic. Damn, let me see that. Come back to me.
Go ahead. That's right here.
I don't want to see this shit.
It's nasty.
Yeah,
Look at his face, bro.
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
That's the easiest answer.
Go ahead, DJ. Get your West
I'm
starters.
going Kevin Durant. So.
Bro, after the top 5, the names is
it's,
getting
yeah, it's
nasty,
bad, bro. It's bad. It's bad.
Kevin Durant, Joker, and LeBron. I'm just going with them 3. No, actually, I'm not even gonna say LeBron. LeBron probably gonna get in there off popularity.
It's no probably. He's
Yeah.
in the.
Yeah, he's
This is
there.
your. This is yours.
I'm
This is
gonna
yours.
say Paul George as a starter for what he's doing with the Clippers since Harden. Well, I'm not gonna say since Harden got there, but I'm gonna just say Paul George with the Clippers because he's been carrying him. Kawhi's been going crazy too, so it's a flip between one of them two. Paul George or Kawhi for me for the front court. For the back court, I'm gonna go SGA.
Hold on, is Paul George on the guard list on there?
No,
No, he's
he's
on-
a
he's
a
on
small
court.
forward. Yeah, I'm gonna go SGA and Luka.
June.
SGA and Ant.
Okay.
Gotta have that. Jokic,
Easy.
LeBron, and Kevin.
All right. For my West, I'm gonna go SGA, Luka, Jokic, KD, and AD.
80 was close.
AD for me. I mean, you take him off the Lakers.
That shit look worse than it is.
I don't
right
know
now.
what they do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, obviously we know Bron is gonna be in there. I just feel like AD should be a starter, bro, over LeBron. Just off of play right now, like for me, he's got to be in there. You know, I didn't even put Steph in there. We're going off of right now, like
Right.
I just don't see how you have a case for him over SGA or Luka right now. Like,
Or Ant.
I might.
I can see a case over Ant.
I could see a case over. Ant's numbers don't really wow me like that, to be honest with you. And
Understandable.
but I mean, he's getting there. You know, those Steph and them niggas, they're on the way out anyway. But all right, man, that's the.
But hold on.
Go ahead.
We gotta talk about a nigga that's on this list that shouldn't be there.
There's a couple. If you
There's
really
one
want
in
to,
particular.
you really want to talk
that?
about it.
James Harden.
Harden
I
is fourth. He's fourth in guard voting in the West.
Exactly. I don't think that nigga need to be up there. We're averaging 16.9
He didn't. So Harden wasn't an All Star last year.
last year. Exactly, and he
Oh, he gonna win beaters?
You don't think so?
he did
Well-
more last year than he did this year.
If they give them 4 players, yeah. But
You know what? Actually, I don't know if
I feel like he could sneak in,
off of injury replacement,
not even off an injury, just because it's not really that many guards in the West.
He shouldn't be listed.
That's going crazy. You got SGA, Luka, Curry, Fox,
Ant.
and
then the
Devin
rest gonna
Booker?
be big man.
Devin Booker been missing a lot of games though.
I don't know if he done missed that many.
I mean, he
games,
went
so
crazy with 52 the other night, but
I don't know. I don't see if Devin Booker not making All Star.
Nah, he probably will. But I said, like on the tail end of things, I feel like James Harden might get in there just because of how they going so crazy right
He
now.
don't
But it'd
need
be
to
more
be
so
there.
off of team success than his stats.
He don't need to be there.
I don't think he's no. Hell no.
And I
So
feel,
you don't think James Harden has anything to do with the Clippers turnaround?
I mean, that's fine. They have how many stars or formerly stars? How you want to?
Yeah, they got it's a super
They got
team.
two
Yeah, they got-
former
they got-
MVP,
they definitely got a
two
super-
former
super team.
MVPs, a Finals MVP,
They should be
and
doing something.
Yeah, it's a super team.
yeah.
I don't know. The Harden stuff for me is like I can appreciate what he's doing on that team and it looks good. And I think he's actually, you know, a great fit with them and it's boosted them a bit. As far as All-Star goes,
No, I don't think he's all.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know. I
No.
don't really think
The
so.
people
I don't think
in-
that there's. I think there's too many other people that are
Yeah.
doing
Exactly.
It's the same
It's
thing I
way
said
too
about
many.
Derek White. I just think there's other people
George
that can
and
do more.
Leonard, the only two that's gonna get on the All-Star.
Facts. And him missing last year just kind of makes me feel like, damn, was that them kind of just icing, Harden out? I don't see him crawling back. He's not averaging 30 or no shit to make it. But I don't know. It's possible. I don't know.
It's somebody gonna get snubbed out the East. I feel like if anything,
I'm
West
looking-
probably is
It's
more
gonna be
set
your
than
boy.
anything.
Did Trey make? He didn't make. Did he make?
Nah,
it last
he
year?
in the starting lineup right now. I'm talking
Yeah.
shit.
I'm saying last year though, was he in there?
He's only been there 3 times out of 6 years, and 2 he missed on some
Oh yeah, I
bullshit.
forgot they don't like.
He averaged 29 and didn't make it. So who knows?
All right.
That's some crazy shit, bro. Average
That is a
29,
little crazy.
bro.
That is a little
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't care how ass my team is.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Nah, you're right. All right, last thing we're gonna do is do our playoff pretenders versus playoff contenders. How about
Let me go.
let's start off with pretenders. We'll go through and list your pretenders, and then we'll circle back and ask why you think they're
East or West first?
It don't even matter. Whoever you think is it, because
Just spill them.
for whoever you think is a contender, list that team. Whoever's a pretender, list that team, and then we'll circle back and answer why.
Cleveland.
Hey, damn, nigga.
Damn.
Damn, nigga, where the Wiz Khalifa shit? Damn, nigga, what the fuck? We wasn't even ready yet. You don't even got.
Hold on. Time out.
Go ahead, bro.
What's the basis of a contender or a pretender?
Whatever you think, bro.
All right.
This is just your world. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, DJ. You already
Pretenders.
started?
Pretenders
right?
first. That's it. Pretenders.
We're just saying one and then
No,
move to the
all your
Name 'em.
pretenders, all of them.
Cleveland, New York. I'm not gonna say Miami because what they did last year. Orlando and Indiana. Those are my 4 pretenders in the West.
That's
Man, the
that's
East. I'm
easy.
sorry.
I say
I'm
wrong
sorry.
conference name.
4 in the East. In the West, I'm going Sacramento. I'm going Minnesota because
No, not yet. Not
okay.
yet. Not
Minnesota, OKC,
Yet. Damn.
and Dallas.
Ooh,
Bruh. What?
I'm gonna tell you why in a second.
no,
I'm gonna tell you why in a
just-
second.
That's a lot of teams. Like all them teams not
Pretenders.
even yet- No, they're not even in contention to be contenders.
I mean, I got you.
It's some teams that just in the NBA.
But as far
the
as
association value.
because I was thinking contenders of 4 teams, I feel like can make it 4.
I got
That's
you.
not
I
gonna
got
make
you.
it.
I got you.
All right, June, go ahead with your pretenders.
My pretenders off top, OKC. The Bucks. Cleveland, and I don't know why, but I'll save that later for later.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Okay.
My pretenders.
JB, pretenders.
Philly, Milwaukee,
Love that one. Love the Philly one.
Minnesota, Oklahoma City,
See, we're having some alignments here.
in Boston.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
Damn.
Pause. I gotta ask right now. Why? Just go ahead with Boston. I gotta know why.
I don't think they coach got control of their team.
Oh, no.
I think they just go out there and just hoop, and they beat a lot of teams just off
talent.
hooping. Yeah, just off hooping. But once the shit goes kind of shaky, everybody on their team getting texts. The coach just sitting there looking fucking like
I'm
Peyton
about to say,
Pritchard.
if you look in his eyes,
It look like Peyton Pritchard.
he has no control.
Hey man, we'll
Now
get that. We're
that's
gonna
good.
circle back to that one because I got a lot. I could talk about the fucking Celtics for a long time. We're gonna circle back. I'm gonna do my pretenders. My pretenders, Timberwolves, easily.
Don't worry about it.
Sixers, easily. Cavs, come on. Pelicans, Kings,
I didn't say that.
nope, not enough. OKC. Yeah, those are my pretenders. I think everybody here listed OKC. Did they not?
Yeah.
Okay, DJ, start off with why.
Age. Age in the playoffs plays a big
Experience.
factor. And nobody's seen anything they can do in that type of environment.
They haven't even been in that environment.
Exactly. I mean, SGA's been in the playoffs, but he wasn't this SGA in that playoffs.
Yeah,
So, no focal point was built around stopping him.
And it's a different team.
Yeah.
completely different team.
So that's pretty much why I said OKC.
June.
Just looking on how they handled the Clippers
The LA teams.
and the LA team, well, Lakers, so the LA teams, it's just like,
Those were playoff environment kind of.
yeah, exactly. And they was
felt
like just
playoff
hitting the
games.
wall. So it's just like, imagine you going in a 7-game series and nigga use this data that they got from whooping your ass on that one game 1 or game
No,
2.
that's facts.
They gonna
Couldn't-
come out that game 3, game 4, game 5.
Because fouls are completely different.
Different, yeah, exactly. So they go
in the
game plan for
playoffs,
that.
So
I'm still very high on OKC. It's just like you kind of said. First of all, the thing for me is experience. Obviously, that stuff does matter just a little bit. I'm not saying that they're gonna get there and look completely, different, but it was just a certain feel to those LA games that you could tell. Okay, LA got this kind of experience, and OKC didn't really. But you see OKC yesterday versus another team that I feel is a pretender and Mini, and they able to walk them down. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like Mini's a pretender as well. Go ahead, JB.
Well, OKC, they just young. They got to move one of them young pieces away. Not
It's Giddy.
Chet.
It's Giddy.
Yeah, not Chet.
Yeah, it's
100%
Williams
is
or
Giddy.
Shea, but Dort and Giddy. Them niggas can move around. You can get them niggas the fuck out of here.
Facts.
I'll keep
Big
Dort.
facts.
Nah, hell
Door
nah.
defense.
Hell nah, bro.
If you watch that Minnesota
he ain't
game,
no one defender.
Nigga, did you see how they was looking him off in that Minnesota game?
yeah, but
He's
he
still
guarded.
shooting 40% this year from three.
But when he was
Crazy.
guarding Ant,
But when it mattered, no.
Yeah,
It was-
looked
it was
that nigga
impactful.
Clean the fuck off.
That's the hick. It's not all right. So first of all, everything with OKC is premature right now. Like it's
Yeah, they gonna make.
yeah, well, it's not like we're
the
knocking
next 2
them.
or 3 years,
Right, it's
they
not.
gonna be
They're ahead of schedule like a motherfucker. Anyway, so all of this, they playing with house money. The owner knows that shit. They're walking.
and they
in-
got picks.
right. They're gonna walk into the playoffs, and he's like,
7
I
of
want to see what we have in a playoff setting and how we look before I make further moves. So what you're saying about Dort and Giddy, you will see it in the playoffs. About okay, maybe they're unplayable in this scenario. I know Giddy is number 1 on that list.
He got
And I feel like after they go through this playoff
Last
shit,
night
they'll
they
move
proved
him.
it. Shit, they
Yeah.
had Isaiah Joe in the game, and
He's a sniper, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Fucking sniper. Giddy is the guy I think you move and with some kind of picks or whatever. I think Dort is expendable too, but
right situation, Giddy gonna be like, he gonna be crazy. Just
Giddey?
because, yeah, hell yeah.
I mean his numbers aren't his
Yeah.
shooting numbers aren't ideal, but what he's able to bring if he
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
like the
Better
right
send
playmaking.
him, send him to an old city.
It's just a Ricky Rubio 2-point.
What other pretenders did we have similar?
because he rebounded and all that. Too.
Another
Go
pretender.
another pretender.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, Timberwolves. I
Go
said the
ahead.
same thing.
Go ahead, DJ.
With the Timberwolves,
Yeah.
their offense, bro, is just very sporadic in the half court. Like when it matters, it's like Ant's not super aggressive to take over when he should be. And I just don't ever trust Cat, bro. Ever. In a late game situation. He might hit a 3 every now and then to win a game or something, but when it matters in the playoffs and stuff like that, in a 7-game series, unless Ant take that step going into being aggressive, I'm looking straight at you, June. Unless Ant become aggressive in a 7-game series, I don't even see them getting out the first round for real.
Ooh. And you're right though, because the way shit's shaping up right now, they're gonna play somebody in the play-in, and it's not a good matchup for
Just
them.
coming out to play in.
Yeah, they
It's
not
gonna
they
be
not like
crazy.
it. They
Who they
looking
got?
at
What?
Suns,
New Orleans,
Lakers,
Jazz, Lakers.
If they play,
Jazz. They beat.
if they
Yeah.
play the
They'll
Pelicans,
beat
somebody
Jazz.
like that,
They'll beat Pelicans. They're gonna beat the Lakers.
They're not beating the Lakers in 7 games.
I already told him that, didn't I?
Yeah,
All right.
and I'm not even high on the Lakers offense.
I ain't high on the niggas right now either.
The problem with the Timberwolves, bro. The problem with the Timberwolves playoffs. First, we gotta hurry up anyway. We ain't got much time. We got about 5 minutes. The problem with the Timberwolves in the fucking playoffs, bro. Game slows down. You gotta be able to get a bucket in your half court offense. I think they're 19th. Their offensive rating is 19th in the league. That's just not contending type offense. Defense is number 1. That's great. But who the fuck is getting the bucket when it's time? If niggas is double teaming Ant, who is going to get the bucket? Look at his face. Look at him. Look at.
I just think the Timberwolves is just they're gonna end up in the Jazz.
It's the Jazz. You
situation.
called it
Yeah.
a long time ago, and that's okay.
Like you ain't gonna be able to play Rudy in the playoffs like you want
couldn't.
to.
Last night they had Rudy and fucking Kyle Anderson stuck in the paint, and
Yeah.
Ant had no driving lanes, bro. None.
Mike Conley pass
look at his
wash.
face. Look at his face.
Get your gun off.
Go ahead. Why are they contenders to you? Why are the Wolves contenders to you?
I won't even say contenders right now, but I'm not going to sit and say they're like going to be like first round exit because last year they got to the playoffs, right?
Their first round exit depending on who they play.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
me.
Well, we already named who's the possibility.
They're not being
playing.
They're
So
not being
we already
they're not being
established
the
this.
Suns or the Lakers. in the
But
seven
like I
game
said,
series.
they've gotten better, right? Only thing they really missing is PG.
Yeah, Mike
Because
Conley fucking
the
won.
reason why they lost last night or the other
Conley
night,
had a bad game.
well, not even just Conley had a bad game. They had numerous turnovers, and still OKC was dogging the shit out of them, and they still came back and they made it to the court. They should have got blown out by 20 points the other night of how many turnovers they was getting and how many fouls OKC was getting.
They just
If they just batten down that turnover issue, because
So you're basing that off of the point guard not being a point guard? Cause
no, I'm just basing. Conley's just older. He's not.
yeah.
Their style of play, they need more of a younger point guard to help them. But for saying like Ant can't take over a game and be aggressive,
Now we've seen him do it.
that
We've seen-
is very sick to say,
in a 7-game series, you seen it?
nigga.
In a 7-game series,
You led by saying he need to be
But
more
we're
aggressive taking over
we're
a
talking
game.
about the playoffs.
Niggas-
Clearly. I'm not talking about a
niggas-
1-game thing that happened.
League wide is comparing this nigga to Kobe and Jordan.
Premature.
I give you it's premature, but you can't even come into that conclusion unless you don't already see like, oh, this nigga is more aggressive than other people.
Yeah.
Is that not one of the things you said earlier, though, that he's not aggressive enough?
No, I said he's not aggressive when there's a double team. That's what I said.
Only when a double team's not happening. But other
Have
than
you
that, he's
seen him?
aggressive. Yeah, I've seen
Very
him.
much so. He's aggressive.
I feel like
We
that's
seen
when
him with the
Jordan and Kobe
FIBA.
was going crazy on the double team.
Exactly, bro. He's shooting that shit every time.
But that's what I said. I said if he wants to really hold that moniker of Kobe and Jordan to get to that next level is when the double team happens, when they received it, no homo, that he has to get aggressive.
So let me ask you this question. In the playoffs, is he not going to see a double team?
He is.
Okay, so at that point, he's not going to be aggressive, right?
But we got time
So
from
then he
here to
gonna be a
now.
first. He gonna be a first round exit because he's not aggressive on that double team. He gonna have to learn one way. Either he gonna do the shit or he not gonna do it.
learn today.
Hey, look.
It's gonna be this playoffs
Hey.
when he that number 1 seed going into the playoffs.
And who's going to beat him?
Suns or Lakers.
Suns or the Lakers. If
Okay.
they, like I said,
Both.
if they get matched up
Either
versus
one.
Utah, they should be Utah. If they get matched up versus who was the other team?
Suns is not going to be able to
the
beat them because they
Pelicans,
have
the
no
Kings.
defense to match up with them.
They'll beat the only two teams that are in that
Suns gonna
playoff
slap them,
scenario
bro.
that they won't beat is
Okay.
the Suns and the Lakers. They're not beating them.
Okay. Remember that.
For sure.
All right, real quick,
Contenders.
contenders. Go, DJ.
Just in the East, I'm gonna go with Boston and Philly. That was my only two.
Philly.
Yeah.
Niggas.
Hold on. Only reason I'm calling Philly a contender
Pretenders.
is
Shout out Embiid.
because of Tyrese Maxey. If he can do this in the playoffs, I feel like they can get further.
Has he
than-
done it in the playoffs? you see how that logic flips on both sides?
Oh my God, he got your ass. He got your
Yeah,
ass.
you did for
He
sure.
got your
You
ass.
That's
did.
why I don't just say nothing. I just
He got
wait.
your, he
For
got
sure.
your ass.
If he can do this in the playoffs, then they're straight.
I don't give a fuck about Philly. They could go 73-9. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If Embiid doesn't get out the second round, I don't give a
Exactly.
fuck. He's
That
a
makes
pretender to me until
Boston
he
is the
steps
other
until Embiid steps 1 foot out of the second round. He's forever a pretender to me. MVP, all that shit. I don't care. That's cool.
For sure.
He's great. Numbers are amazing. Pretenders. Go ahead. Contenders.
Denver and the Clippers. Only contenders I got. No East team.
I'm not mad. June.
Boston and Denver.
So that's your finals prediction then.
That game was
Yeah,
so
very
good.
much so.
Did y'all watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Very good game, man. My contenders, Clippers, Celtics, Nuggets. Pretty much it.
Clippers is a very interesting take from y'all two.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all really think Harden and them?
so
I
to think, so
don't think it's just Harden. I think it's the whole team.
Yeah,
From the
facts.
coach down.
it just been different.
So let me ask you this question: what happens if they see Dallas?
They beat them.
Yeah.
Just out of a size.
I ain't gonna hold
size.
you. I don't even like that white boy. but he go crazy.
No, I
Oh, no,
agree.
yeah,
I agree.
definitely.
But
What people
he has a losing record versus the Clippers too, though.
what
The
I
Clippers got a 7-footer. The Dallas don't have nobody over 6'7".
they got Lively, but
Lively.
again, that's a
He's
rookie.
a rookie.
Yeah.
Hasn't been in that scenario. But my thing with the Clippers is, bruh, it's just been different since Harden got there. You have taken every playmaking worry away from Kawhi and PG. They don't have to do
And
anything.
Russell Westbrook.
I watched them play the other night. I swear to God, it was the game where Paul George had about 40. He's catch and shoot threes. He's just spotting up. The easiest looks he's ever gotten in his life, bro. He doesn't have to work hard for buckets anymore. Kawhi doesn't have to work hard for buckets anymore. Zubac is getting fed off the pick and roll with Harden.
Health is they.
They have the number. The last
Yeah.
10. The last
That's-
10.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
it. The last 10 games, they have the number one offense in the NBA and a top 10 defense over the last 10 games. It's like what I'm seeing right now. I want to say, the past Clippers have, they always let us down, but right now it feels a little bit. It just feels a little bit different. It fees different. It feels different.
I just say health is their biggest enemy.
I don't know, man.
They healthy. I feel like they can.
The Mavs don't have.
So the Mavs the only team you see beating them?
No, I'm just
He
going
just
off
went off
the
what Luka
Luka.
usually does.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I like the Mavs. I think they still missing a piece in that 3-4
For sure.
area.
I think they missing a piece to getting the rock out of Luka hands for at least 7-8 seconds of the shot clock.
I don't think that'll never happen.
That won't never
He ain't
happen.
passing him, bro.
Harden ball.
They ain't never.
Unless Kyrie
he's
get
a
off
hard.
the
He's a
rebound.
Harden spawn. That's never happening. One more thing before we end that JB had brought up about the Celtics being pretenders. Man, they're contenders to me. Obviously,
Absolutely.
I think they have CTE, man. I don't know what it is. Late game scenarios, man.
They coach younger than them, bro. They don't respect that.
That's
nigga.
crazy.
He is like 30 something, bro.
Yeah.
He I don't know what their game plan is. They were down by 4 or 2 to the Nuggets in crunch time. He drew up a play for
He's not a good
for
coach,
Jaylen
bro.
Brown. He caught it on the post, then turned out didn't have a shot. Then he's just searching for niggas on the 3. Throws it out to KP for a 3. He wants a jacket, can't get a shot off. Passes to Derek White. He wants a 3, can't get a shot. Passes it to Drew Holiday. They were so thirsty for a 3. Nobody tried to drive.
That's how they play the whole game, bro.
Right. Call timeout. All right, cool. Come back from the timeout. Same play. They post Tatum up in the same spot. Tatum does a fadeaway to try to tie the game. Brick. I'm like, bro, the late game execution just is not there. And that has been the flaw. Even with Udoka, and when they played the Warriors, it was the
Yeah,
same
same
thing.
I feel like they would have been in a better situation with a Udoka than.
I feel he was more equipped to elevate them. I think their talent is just
And
so
I think he had
fucking
more
crazy.
of a voice in the locker room over this Missoula.
Oh, for
kid.
sure, for sure. All that shit happened. That was unexpected. I think they had a real good connection with Udoka. and shit.
Yeah.
I think there was a connection there. But
The only other issue I got with the Celtics is they play a team that got a big man. They're cooked.
depends on the big.
Bro, I've seen every big man they've played that's good kill them.
They don't
Bam killed them. Joker killed them. And B killed them. Every big man that I've seen so far killed. Nick Claxton killed him.
Porzingis is their 5 and he's a 4. So
But that in the playoffs, when right now a lot of the teams in the East, the best players in the East are all bigs.
Giannis might be doing his fullback dive through them niggas. We'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, man, that's all for episode 6. We'll holler at y'all soon. Like, subscribe to the page at the bottom.
And leave your comments.
Leave comments. We'll holler at y'all soon, man. We out.
Peace.